So this video is a little different. I was playing with the settings to get better visuals, and I may have set the settings a little too high, and instead of getting 60 frames a second, I got 1 frame every 10 minutes. The audio is great though, but there's literally only 10 pictures of this draft. So it does exist, I know. I can't blame you if you don't believe me, but the pictures I was able to get from it was an hour and 40-minute long video from beginning to end. Only 50 minutes of it recorded, so there's that. But we did go 5-3 in this draft. So at the moment, we are 6 drafts deep in Midnight Hunt. We are 22 wins, 15 losses, and 1 trophy. Trophy basically meaning you win 7 games in the draft, which is the most that you can win. You either play until you win 7 times or lose 3 times. So far we've 7'd, it was actually a 7-0, 1 time. This one's a little different though. I had a lot of trouble picking a lane. I did not pick my lane and plant my feet firmly in until halfway through Pack 2, and I know that should be disastrous. But yet this time, something weird happened. I was in Selesnya for the first, and taking a couple zombie cards just in case, because I noticed they were coming. I should have stamped my foot down harder on the zombies, because they were being passed to me, sooner than I did. Halfway through Pack 2, I was like, screw it, we're doing zombies. And by the time the draft was over, I didn't even have enough playables in Dimir, so I had to splash white. I went into the games thinking, I'll be lucky if I win one. This is not anybody's fault but my own, because I'm an idiot who didn't pick a lane fast enough. But a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. We went 5-3. Wound up with weird bad Dimir zombies, splashing 2 Candle Grove Witches, a Cathar's Call, and a Gavany Silversmith. The deck we wound up with was a Larder Zombie, 2 Crawl from the Cellars, an Ecstatic Awakener, a Rotten Reunion, a Silverbolt, 2 Candle Grove Witches, or it was Agatha all along, 1 Geist Wave, 1 Locked in the Cemetery, 2 Startles, a Siege Zombie, a Cathar's Call, an Arrogant Outlaw, a Hobbling Zombie, a Blade Stitch Scab, a Bat Whisperer, a Drownyard Amalgam, 2 Diregraph Hordes, a Vampire Interloper, and a Gavany Silversmith, with 3 plains, 6 islands, 6 swamps, and an Evolving Wilds. The post-Carnage report, unfortunately I can't do it for this video because the footage doesn't exist. It's literally 15 pictures in 50 minutes. It was so bad, and I didn't do a test run of it, and that's my fault completely and utterly.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
What else would I do differently in this draft if I had a chance to do it again? Obviously, pick my lane way sooner. Yeah, take the first couple of picks like I did, which was Selesnya, but the absolute second I was getting past zombie cards. And the good ones. Put the foot on the gas, hammer it home, zombies all the way. Because, honest truth, I think we could have at least won. I think we could have gotten another trophy if we firmly planted our foot into zombies way faster than we did. But I noticed something a little strange too about the game and the gameplay I was doing, and I really wish this recording didn't get butchered, because what happened was I kind of had to start playing way better than normal. The quote, and it's a little bit of a misrepresentation of what I said, and it's no knock on the format. Getting a decent black-blue zombie deck is almost autopilot. Almost autopilot. Whereas with this deck, because I had to splash the white in, I had to think a little bit more about my turns. Not that I don't think more about zombies when I'm in zombies, but when you're in zombies, it's a little bit easier to know turn 1, Rotten Reunion, turn 2, Siege Zombie, turn 3, Falcon Abomination. you know, turn 4, Rotten Reunion, flash it back, get another 2-2, then on your next upkeep, scab zombie into Diregraph. Like, that's the gameplay almost. Like, that's the first 5 or 6 turns every time I've been in zombies. And this time I had to really think hard, because not only did I not have an extensive zombie pool in my 40-card deck, I didn't have all the good zombies either. I only had 1 Falcon Abomination. I only had 1 Siege zombie. Fortunately I had 2 Diregraph hordes, but I didn't have many Hobbling Goblin zombies. Like, having 2 or 3 Hobbling zombies really makes a difference, because that's a blocker that can kill almost anything sans First Strike. And it replaces itself next turn. Startles, great combat tricks. So what little zombies I did have, I had to maximize the plays. And I felt I did a really good job in this draft, in the gameplay aspect. Basically stealing 5 wins, I felt. I felt like I committed graveyard robbery here, getting these 5 wins. But that being said, next time I need to stick better to my guns. I need to either plant my foot in Selesnya and say I'm in Selesnya, or I'm in zombies way faster than I did. This 5-3 draft should have been a 1-3 or an 0-3 because of how late to the party I decided to choose zombies, knowing fully well to the left and right of me by that point, I was getting cut off. Lesson of the day, folks. Make sure you pick a lane as soon as possible. Preferably halfway through pack 1. Sometimes it happens where it takes a little bit longer, and you're hedging bets, and you're taking the best cards, and you're in 4 colors, and you're in pick 8 or 9 in the first pack, and then you do. That's okay. Sometimes that happens. But with me, I was legitimately in pack 2, pick 6, before I said, you know what, we're in zombies. That being said, though, my name's Dahmer, also known as Dom Douglas, and may your top deck always be mythic.